Hello, y'all. And we are in the pink room once again for what we calling it, Tony Tuesdays?
Tony Tuesday.
Tony Tuesdays.
Yeah.
We woke up early on a Tuesday so I can make sure I got a chance to sit down with Tony Shhnow in the pink room with your girl Drea. Tony, what's up? How you feeling today?
I'm chilling, man. You know, it's the first interview I did this early in the morning.
Well, wake up. He got his chest out.
You know what I mean?
He got the leather pants on.
On my like Trey songs.
Yeah, that R&B. If y'all heard Love Streak, or if you ain't heard it by now, I hope you got it in your ears, or you listening with it, or sitting with it at some point in time. But yeah, he on a little bit of that Lover Boy now.
Yeah.
You know, you got Kill Street, then Love Street, and I've been keeping up with your interviews, so I know kind of why you did what you did. But before we get into your music, we need to talk about where you and how you even found music for yourself. Anyway, so icebreaker question. All right, Tony Shhnow. Talk me through your first memory of music. And this could be the first song you remember hearing, first song that made you cry, any of that.
I can remember the first, like, just regular music. I think my mom used to put, like, Michael Jackson and Prince, like, in the car. I remember that.
Sounds about right.
My first rap experience was Lil Wayne and Kanye West on Lollipop Remix.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had already.
Whoa, wait, Kanye was on the remix?
Yeah.
Damn, I ain't heard that one.
Nacho cheese. Yeah, that shit was hard.
I gotta listen to that after this. I forgot about that.
I became obsessed with, like, I was already doing rap, like, but it wasn't nothing like I go on the internet and look up.
Yeah.
It just was like, it was just like whatever was playing type.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like when I heard that, I went home, got on MySpace and put that on my page. Like,
Not MySpace.
yeah.
Wait, hold on. Now you're taking me back. But Lollipop was a thing. Like, that was a moment in music for me.
Sure.
Just like Buy You a Drink was when T-Pain came out. That was kind of like, that was was it around the same time? Maybe.
Yes, it was, but I think it was a little after.
Yeah, like T-Pain opened that wave, and then Wayne did what he had to do, and then we see where Ye took it. All right, interesting. So you said Michael Jackson, Prince, because that's what Mama Shhnow was cooking in the kitchen with or driving around with, and then your first, like, your actual, like, I really want to be myself, that was Wayne. And
when I want to rap, I remember back in middle school, like around No Ceilings, Lil Wayne. I had my homeboy, he used to rap, and like I was interested, but I never really like fully pursued that. Like I kind of wanted to produce or like DJ or something like that.
Okay.
But after school, he would rap, like literally, like we would play in a game and he'd just like be freestyling and like throwing beats and shit like that. He was like, bro, you should try it. You know what I mean?
You wouldn't be like, shut up. You're over here trying to play the game.
I mean, the whole thing was a new experience. I never even played the game, like that kind of game before. Nothing like, you feel me? I was just trying to, my mom got off work late. Like she got off work at like 8, but we got out of school like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So I had to do until then, you feel me? So I just go to the homie. I'm not saying I was tolerating him, but it was nothing to do besides that. You feel what I'm saying?
So then that's when you kind of start being like, you know what, maybe I should try it.
Yeah, I just started freestyle with him. And then.
So is that, because then my next question was going to be, when did you realize music was your vessel of expression? Is it the same time or was it before that?
I feel like it was really after that because I wasn't recording and I was just literally just outside, like, you know, some cypher. Like, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't
like at recess or like,
you feel me? Or like literally while you're playing the game, just throwing beats and we just freestyling. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't no serious pursuit of it. And then I think like maybe like a year or 2 into actually recording music. Because that wasn't that far away though. That's only like a few months. That's still the same school year. But like
before you start recording?
Yeah, that was still the same school year, but it was I freestyled earlier in the year and then I found out made records like later on in the school year, like towards the summer.
Okay, well that's the next segment of the show. So we're gonna talk about square one. When did you start recording and writing? So we know when you started freestyling after school with homie on the PlayStation, Xbox.
He had a PlayStation.
Yeah. Right. And then you started, at some point, you were freestyling enough to where you were like, let me get in the studio. What studio you went to? Like, talk me through your first recording experience ever.
I'm with the homies. It's up the street from that same place. We are 15 deep. We are.
Damn.
I Don't Like Chief Keef just came out.
Oh.
Yeah, I Don't Like Chief Keef just came out. We're at Bro Mom house. We got a rock band mic, a sock, a closet, a hanger, audio. We got what's that called? What's that app? What's that app that you used to record on and on the computer? Like way earlier. Audacity.
I was
on Audacity.
Yeah.
I was
heard
on
that
Audacity.
one a lot.
And we was all hot as my boy room, like 15 deep. We made a song.
15. How niggas was not sitting down, was they?
We was getting up. We was doing a lot. It was just
a lot going on.
Yeah, it was a lot going on.
I'm trying to imagine 15 in one room. And
we all trying to write the hardest verse
on.
though. We all trying to write the hardest verse though. Like it felt like some Wu-Tang a little bit.
That was a good memory then.
Yeah, for sure.
That was a good vibes. Any of them still around you to this day?
No.
Okay. Well.
Yes, but no.
Okay.
I keep in contact with them, but like, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody gotta live their own life.
All right. So did you write the hardest verse?
You damn Skippy. You damn Skippy.
Wow. Okay. So that was your first, like, just how we gonna get this on the, you know what? Let me back it up. When did you decide you wanted to record and why?
I was just, cause I did the freestyling thing, but I used to write it down too. And it was this kid at school. He was in, he wasn't officially in SOD Money Gang, but like he was really cool with them.
Damn, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, what school did you go to?
Marietta.
Yeah, okay.
Marietta High. He wasn't officially in SODMG, but like he was really cool with them. Like he was cool with Eggoff. I don't know if you know who that was. Eggoff, that was like around the base era with Lil B and them.
What year was that? 2006?
Splash Gang of Drown. Whoa, I'm not that old.
Oh. Damn, hold on. How old is it?
I don't like Chief Keef. This is like...
Never mind. You're right. I'm old. Yeah. I'm trying to think like middle school. No, you was in high school.
Grade. This
ninth grade for
now.
you.
Yeah, this is 9th grade now.
All right. Ninth grade for you was what year?
2010.
Okay, yeah, that was my senior year of high school. Okay, so
dang, girl, I thought you was like 21.
Dang, girl. I ain't 21. I'm 31.
That's still, you good, girl.
I'm good.
What did it say?
He said I'm good.
Like wine.
Like wine?
Yeah.
Yes, age like fine wine. Okay, so now we know, now I have the reference points. So that makes sense. All right, yeah. That makes sense, that time frame. Back to what we were saying when I was asking you why did you start recording. And
I had went to school. I was bringing my raps to school, like just showing bro, like yeah, I rap. You know what I'm saying? He's like, damn, it's hard, bro. You should start recording it. You feel me? And then I started showing girls. They was like, hey, you rap, like you feel me? So I was just trying to impress people. At first, you literally like just trying to show them, bro, I can do it. You know what I mean?
And then you went to that 15 booth.
Yeah.
You laid that track. What is that track called?
Couldn't tell you.
You couldn't tell? Where is it? Is it anywhere that anyone can listen?
It better not be. If it is, delete that.
Is it on SoundCloud?
Hell no.
I hope to listen to it at some point.
I don't think SoundCloud was out when I was doing it.
It started in 2008.
Yeah,
you wouldn't really get on it until like 10, 11, 12, especially in the US.
I think I was on Spinrilla.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
And,
yeah.
Hulkshare.
Hulkshare? That's crazy. Like
digitaldrip.com.
Yeah, hold on. You throwing a lot out there.
Yeah,
it's like back in the day. Sheesh. Okay, so you recorded that first one, and then you was like, all right, let me go to a real studio.
Yeah.
Talk me through the time frame between that moment and then you maybe hearing that song and then being like, I want to go actually really lay this record down or work it down.
Well, by that time I had decided I had gotten a group. So I had got a job at Crystals so I could like pay for studio time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's in Atlanta.
Oh God. I only got shout out to Auntie. I only got the job because Auntie let me get the job. You feel me? She had owned that Crystals shit. You know what I mean? I had to bypass all that other, you know what I mean? But I had finally got some money to go to the studio. I went to the studio and I recorded this song called Look What I Got On. It's got like 20 million plays, something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's still on SoundCloud.
You said 20 million plays, something like that.
I mean,
that's a lot. That's a lot.
Who's counting? I'm not counting.
Yeah, you're not counting. That, you know what? I'm going to talk about that when we get to the next section because I feel like you don't be counting with your music.
I don't.
But we'll get there. All right. Let's say it's grade one and then we'll do a little game changer. All right, so then your first performance, when the was that, and where was you? Talk me through that whole moment.
I kind of got two experiences.
Let's talk about them.
Okay, the first one, this is just the first show I ever performed at. I was still in high school. I don't remember the age. I want to say like 15, but like I used to do this probably for like 3-4 months. But I used to get out of school, go home, and it'd be an open mic in Atlanta at Harlem Nights. It was like
my God, I know what you're talking about.
It was in the middle of the city, and like the city was probably like 27 minutes from my house at the time. So I literally would get out of school, ask my partner to ask his mama to see if we could borrow the car. He would take me to the city, drop me off at like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. I have to wait till doors open at 9 so I can pay to perform.
Try to get on. Yep.
You feel me? And then the doors for the actual club don't open till 11. So I got to wait till 11. So mind you, I'm sitting there from 6 to 11 just to get inside. You know what I'm saying? It's 11. I have to wait until actual showtime at like 11:30. You feel me? 11:45. And I have to sit there all night until the winter. You feel me? So that's probably like 3 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I have to watch everybody perform. At this time, I'm telling folks to pull up for me. And I don't know if you're familiar with how like open mics work, but
I was at that, not that exact one with you. I don't know if I was or wasn't, but I've been there before. Though. I was in college at Spelman in 2010.
Yeah.
So, and I remember my first introduction to the industry, because I was coming from Delaware to Atlanta. And then I'm like, Harlem Nights, that sounds lit. And then we there, and like, I forgot why.
Oh, you've been to Harlem Nights?
Yes, I've been there. I've been to that open mic night. Maybe not the one you was at, but it's a chance I've been there.
Damn,
but
that's
I remember
crazy.
liking being around that. And then I ended up on Peter Street. I ended up at a podcast. Like then, obviously I'm here now, but I was around. I know exactly what you're talking about. But I wasn't pulling up to like 12 when I would go.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I was getting in. I wasn't 21.
I wasn't 21. That's what I'm saying. I had to be there early. I had to be there early because they wasn't going for that.
Yeah.
If I had showed up, being the age I am, trying to get in, they'd be like, no.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
I had to come way before and pay the extra, you feel me, and pay the fee.
We was dead in the same spaces.
Yeah.
That side of Atlanta, or that part of like the industry, is what kind of introduced me to the Atlanta industry.
I feel like we was meant to talk.
Yeah, we was.
Yeah.
We definitely was. Look, Tony Tuesday.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so that was your first performance at the Harlem Night Show, but like, how did it feel being? Was it a fucking stage, or were y'all performing in the middle of the room?
Nah,
I forgot what it was.
It was a stage.
There was like a dance floor, though.
It was a small stage, though. It's not like a huge stage, extravagant thing. It was like in a corner by the DJ.
How'd they react?
They with me. But like, bruh, I hate open mics because it don't matter how good or talented you are.
Yeah.
If you ain't bring the people with you,
then he ain't gonna hear.
They don't give a like I done had a DJ walk up on me like I got second place, third place before. Looked at me like, hey bro, you were supposed to win. I'm like, so why I ain't win? He like, bro came with his whole family. Like, bro came from South Carolina. Like, you feel me? Like, those are factors, which is lame as like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, he was like, yeah, you were supposed to, a couple of times, like, yeah, you were supposed to win, but bro brought his whole family. Bro came from South Carolina.
But you was in Atlanta already.
I'm talking about they with the out of towners more because like they had to spend money to get here.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? Like,
you right.
They don't want to come all the way from Texas and he lose and he mad as want to shoot it up.
Yeah. Did you ever do the department store open mic?
Nah, I wasn't old enough to get in there.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I wasn't old enough to get in there. I think I had been in the department store. I performed there once, maybe twice, but like I was definitely a jit, and this is like definitely not when.
Okay.
The department store area.
Yeah.
I was just on Edgewood. I wasn't actually allowed in the building yet.
Got you, but you was still outside.
Yeah, for sure. I was always outside.
Anybody, if you was just outside, you was around.
For sure.
Yeah. So we know what it was. Damn, Tony, we have never met before then. Obviously we met before this, but like back when I was in Atlanta and I was around, because I used to be on Edgewood all the time. At department store on Tuesdays, and then just around in general. You already know how it was. But okay. Performance, all that jazz. All right, let me do a little scene, and then we're gonna start talking about your music. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to think of what scene to talk you through. I don't know. What do you want to like? What do you do to take yourself away from music sometimes? What's a hobby that you have?
I play Apex.
What is that?
It's like a shooting game. It's like It's like Call of Duty, but like also like a battle royale game.
Okay,
like
got you. Like battleships, but Call of Duty.
No, not battleships.
Let me not ruin this. Let me not ruin this. I don't know.
I mean, it's the
oh
video
my
game.
God, maybe that's not the best thing to talking through.
I meditate sometimes.
You meditate too?
Yeah, I give me a bubble bath.
Okay.
Like
oh my God,
candles.
I got it. I just did this on Sunday. So, well, I'm gonna talk you through my experience, and then you're just gonna you're gonna name a song that comes to mind. Imagine you're doing this stuff. Okay. All right. You gotta put your palms up. Relax. Lay them down on your thighs. There we go. Relax. All right, Tony Shhnow. We are in a bubble bath on a Sunday night. I got my Palo Santos, or Alto, excuse me, whatever it's called, burning. Sage the room already. Got some incense, the pink one that smelled like Michelle Obama or something like that.
Yeah. Michelle Obama probably smelled.
Yeah. No, you know what I'm talking about. And then I got some blue light, a little galaxy projector, blue light spinning around in the ceiling. It's nothing but just dark blue, me in that bubble bath, that brown skin. Well, you light skin. But yeah, like what song is playing as you're soaking in that water, swishing around? Or as I'm soaking in that water.
Well, Tony Shhnow, personally, if it's not no Sade, then it's gonna be, I'll be playing meditation music, literally like
Me too.
You know what I mean? The chimes and something like that. With
the frequencies and stuff?
Yeah, I'm into that. That's what I'll be listening to.
I love that.
You feel me?
So it would be that then?
Yeah, most likely. Okay. If not, it's then some Sade.
Okay, if not Sade. I started my night out when I did that with Other Side of the Game, Erykah Badu.
Yeah, I'm finna see Erykah Badu this weekend.
Where? Wait,
she performing in DC when I'm out there
for Broccoli City, right?
Yeah.
I need to go and just go down there this weekend.
Yeah,
I got too much going on. There's a lot of money being spent. Okay, that was fun. That was fun. All right, now we're gonna talk about your music. Now, usually this segment's called The Break, but you be dropping so many projects, so much music. I don't think you necessarily been looking or wanting a break. You just keep feeding the streets.
Yeah,
and you always got to talk about.
For sure.
You never run out of it, and then you're changing. You went from Kill Streak to Love Streak, and then Reflections was its own thing in general. But usually, I like to talk about like what was your breakout moment in the culture. Let's talk about two moments. I want to talk about Reflections because that was the one I know you said like you really approached it like you were putting an album together, and like you had was that before after? No, Plug Motivation was after Reflections.
Yes.
Never mind. Okay, let's stay on Reflections. Talk to me about like your mentality from the project before that, and then putting Reflections together.
I think Kill Streak 2 was before that.
Yeah, it was. Yep.
With the Kill Streak series, I just be trying to test my mind. Like it's literally about like testing my my ability, like trying to like sometimes I play like brain get teasers, like word teasers and stuff like that. So that's what that was. Like that was literally like she trying to like expand my mind, like literally just become better at my craft. You know what I'm saying?
Expand on that. You said brain teasers.
Yeah, like I try to like literally better myself like with work. You know what I mean? Like I try to just whatever I can to test my mind.
How do you do that though? You go to Google and say, what's the word that rhyme with this word?
Hell no.
Okay.
I do like puzzles and stuff like that where I have a word of the day or like a coloring thing or something like that, or like literally like a brain app. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Like, but I was doing that with my work though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think before that I had did a freestyle tape over all Pharrell beats. Like, I was trying to like just push myself, like change. Like, I don't like being in a box, so I try and like just do everything. Yeah,
expand around it.
Literally, you feel me?
I want to say I noticed that too about when I was listening to your music back when I was trying to really understand what Plug was, but then like you got your own style, not style of Plug, but like you got like soul Plug to me a little bit. Like,
for sure.
Yo, how do you tell me about your beat selection and why you choose the beats you do?
I feel like that's an important part of being I'm trying to be the greatest. You feel what I'm saying? So like I feel like that's important to like a rapper. Is they beat selection. We used to talk about that like in the trap. because the niggas I used to be on the block with is from like the New York area or like Jersey or Boston or something like that, and like so they listen in New York, but they in the South, so like their perspective is like they understand why certain artists is doing certain things. Like the lyrical never have fire beats.
No,
they never do. Like Nas beats suck. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like
you lying.
Like the New York, they beats just be terrible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They
don't have a lot of like feeling to them.
It just like Kendrick beats suck. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they beats just be aight. Like you know what I'm saying? But then you go listen to like Lil Uzi or no disrespect to Uzi if you think that I'm not talking about lyrical niggas, but or like Yachty or something like that, and they be like hard. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't help but move. Like no matter what
you can't help but move. Okay, I was gonna say when you say hard, what do you mean by hard?
Like you can't help but like engage in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah,
like,
it arouses you in a way.
Literally,
Boss.
Yeah. Nah, but for real though, like you know what I mean, it arouses your ears. You know what I mean? So like,
yes,
I just try to combine that, like give them lyricism and like have a good beat selection. You know what I mean?
Because I noticed you got a lot of old school sounds on there. I remember this is one song called Cold or something like that. It was a
Days Get Cold.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Yeah,
that's
like
on
that
Reflections, or I love that one because it's like you talking about. Well, when I got money, I feel weird. They get cold off the money, but it's Ashanti. Was it Foolish or I'm Foolish? Whatever it was. Sample, but when I was like trying to make sure I like listened to a lot of it last night, I was like cleaning up, and I'm like I could clean up to this. It sounded like the shit I would clean up to when my mama was waking me up. Kind of. Sure. That's why I said soul plug. Like it's a good vibe. All right, so we talked about Reflections. Now let's talk about Love Streak and like your first headlining tour and like why Love Streak was the one to take you on this first headlining tour. Is the one to take on it.
I just feel like it was time to go do it. Like I had just came off like 2 tours the year before. I just did Cousin Stiz tour. I just did Kenny Mason tour. So the whole time I was there, I was just soaking up information. Like I was just watching how things were going down. You know what I mean? Like literally just like how did he get this booked? What's he doing on the road? Like how much did it take to spend? Like what are we paying for traveling? What are we paying for hotels?
Oh, you're looking at all that.
Yeah, I do that with my music too though. Like I just do that period. Like
yeah,
I record
you're
myself.
Independent though.
Yeah, you feel me? So like I take all that in. You know what I'm saying? I take that as everything as a learning experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just watched how it got done. You feel me? So like I just applied it to myself.
That's a lot to be paying attention to while you're also on a tour.
Yeah, facts.
Right. And like usually people have a whole team that knows what to do. You say, Tony, I want to go. You go to your manager, I want to go on tour, and they do all that. You were teaching yourself that before you even got to this point. So are you financially responsible on this tour?
Some people would say, I don't know.
Some people say, I don't know. That'd be like.
I still strip clubs up.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's the strip club, though. You got it. That's what that's for.
Well, yeah, for sure. But if you ask my manager, that's not financially responsible. He gonna text me. He got my location, so he see I'm in the strip club. You like, yo,
no,
where you at?
Dog, wait. So is that where we ending up tonight?
I don't know about a New York strip club.
Yeah, no, they're not that fire. At least from what I heard. But I
heard
guess
y'all bartenders is better than y'all strippers.
I heard there's like actual like strip clubs. You just don't know about them.
In New York.
I guess.
Y'all got this like secret underground strip club area.
I guess, like, but also I don't know if that's even the safest place to be in New York.
I had a terrible experience in a northern strip club.
Tell me about it.
I was in where was I? I was in New Jersey. It was terrible.
What part of Jersey though?
I don't even know, but it was just bad. Like,
Jersey got a lot of parts.
This is like a bad time in my career. This is before I was Tony Shhnow. This is like trying to sign me for like some Molly type. Like, you feel me? Like, he flew me and my people out and like had me in this janky motel. Like, it was like worse than a Super 8.
This sounds like a movie though.
It was terrible, bro. Like, I didn't even know bro was doing what he was doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just know he had a little money. And then when I seen him, I was like, this, like, you feel me? Like, you can clearly tell he just selling Molly, like, type. You feel me? He just got out of jail. He got 2 chains on. Literally, they like, you know what I mean? Little rope necklaces. He got a little BMW. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like,
man.
Mind you, I didn't know, like, this is really because my homeboy type. You know what I'm saying? When I got there, I looked at Like, damn, like, you don't know this a drug dealer? Like, you feel me? Like, you gotta have a lot more money than a drug dealer to sign me. Straight up.
That's facts. That's facts. But I'm still dead at like the hotel and buying you out. Like that sounds like
It was terrible.
That sounds like that one movie. Was it called Zola or something like that? The A24 movie. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not about somebody getting signed, but it was still about like some janky happening, like janky promoters or something. Janky like that.
Promoter for sure.
Yeah.
Janky A&R.
Janky A&R. No, that's a whole topic.
Janky A&R.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Let's talk about the next segment is going to be about your POV on some things. So you put out a plug handbook, plug workshop, plug motivation, the project in general. And you've also been a part of SoundCloud documentary like about like Core Plug coming from Joe and Polo Boy Shawty and all of them. And 10K, like, hold on, I don't want to not say certain people because then I'm gonna have to go say everybody, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And there, I learned myself there is a Core Plug like in this that really came through Atlanta, but then there is this derivative of plug, or I think what people are labeling plug as like this new underground sound.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the differences between the two, or what you perceive to be the difference between the two.
I feel like sometimes people just put them in the wrong categories on accident. Like, I feel like that new wave that you're talking about, like, I feel like some of that's like pop, like hyper pop. You know what I'm saying?
Like a yeet?
If that's what people are describing to be plug, but I don't even know if that exactly. But I'm talking, they do be using auto-tune, but I mean like the more singy one, like, you feel me, like a
Mufego.
Or like an Autumn or like a Summers or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, they're plugging.
I'm not saying they're not, and that too. Like I talked to Dro and Polo. Like, that's not really a thing. Like, I'm not saying that might be a thing they just invented, but like that never was a thing initially. Like, they've been making beats like on that type of style since 2010. Like, they've been making those type of beats. You know, people just started singing on them. Like, people just started. They just started singing on them. Yeah, or they just started approaching it differently. You can even say the same about how I'm approaching these blood beats, because I'm not necessarily doing that like how Yachty or Cardi or Uzi would be doing them, or like Kodak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm doing it definitely in a different way, but I wouldn't say my plug is a specific plug. Like, I feel like it's just plug music. You know what I mean?
Do you think that, or not do you think, but how do you feel about there being so many different versions of plug? Because you said something really important. You said it's about your approach. So is plug really just a beat, and depending on your personal approach, it goes one way or the other? How do you feel about that?
I feel like it's the just like trap. Like you could, like, Miley Cyrus can rap on a trap beat.
I think she has, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but you wouldn't call that pop trap or nothing like that.
Cause it's a white girl.
Yeah, just because she white, or just because she's talking about certain things.
Pop trap.
You feel me?
That sounds stupid, bro.
You feel me? That's how we feel about
you right.
saying that other plug. Like, be like, bro, like, it's just plug, bro. You doing
That's
a lot.
good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Well, how do you feel about I guess the new wave of underground now taking sounds and then, well, you know what? Let me expand on my perspective real quick, and then maybe you can respond. So what I've noticed is that music just sounds more digital now. Like, it sounds like a video game. It sounds like some Black Mirror, like low key. Sure. And I'm like, when is music gonna feel like soul plug? Like, not soul plug, but like have some soul in it, or have some type of nostalgic substance or texture, or instead of the like, you know, like, it's like straight back shots versus somebody making love. That's like literally, that's what it feels like. And I gotta listen to this music a lot. So like, I'm starting to realize that like, either we're not feeding the newer ears of these newer creators, you know, handing the recipes down, or they're just negating them and saying, Usher and Chris Brown, I just want to go over here and take off on the spaceship. Yeah. Like, do you recognize that, and do you have any not feedback or a response to kind of my perspective?
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, for sure. And I think it's partially due to the fact that it's so many creators. That's one. And then number two, that and this might play into the first reason, but the OG's not necessarily teaching. You feel me? Like they're just letting it be. You know what I mean? They're not necessarily showing like how to make music or what sound you should use. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just letting people do their thing. Like they're not really like taking nobody up under their wing or nothing like that. Like grooming anybody. They're not really grooming young artists. Like people are just letting them be. And I don't know if it's, like I said, it's because it's so many creators where they're like, I can't choose. You feel me? And then another reason is maybe they don't want to put too much influence on someone. You know what I mean?
That too. Or maybe it's the fact that they don't really need the OGs anymore to go get that deal and go viral.
I mean, I don't need a deal though, but it's more about like I really appreciated Pharrell when he talked to Tyler. Like when he talked to Tyler, the Creator, his music just changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like a lot of artists could use that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But they just like OGs don't want to speak to them. Like, I don't know if they think that we gonna buck on their head. Like, I don't care. I don't know.
I want to hear stories from OGs about their experiences trying. I feel like people have probably attempted.
I feel like that too on the low. Like, you know what I mean?
Why wouldn't they? It's getting out of hand.
Like I said, I don't know if it's due to the fact that there's so many artists, or if it's like, you know, artists just don't want to listen, but. You know, that don't mean don't do it. Like, you know what I mean? Shout out to the teachers. Shout out to the 3rd grade, 5th grade teachers. Because it was bad kids. That don't mean, you know, you just don't with the good kids.
You're right. You're right.
You know
Damn, that's real. Okay. Yeah. You can't just not the good kid or the bad kids or the good kids. I think that's an interesting, like, I guess, wave that the music is going into. I don't know how to stop it. I don't know where... or how to like prevent it from getting too far gone before then my kids being raised on something that literally sounds like ding, 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 ding.
They're rapping on AI.
Bro, they are already,
It's already AI.
They are already. Now, okay, let's talk about AI then too. Because I actually, as much as I know that it's kind of it's very ungoverned territory right now, it is fun because if I wanted to say I want to hear a Pharrell, I'm a piano beat, I could make that up on AI just because I want that for my soul. I like to feed myself music. I would like to make up things that I want to hear for myself. But like, what does that do for the person that actually is the brain behind the creation? And how does that, like, how do you feel about that?
Boo, AI sucks.
Well, I'm not about to go learn Audacity or nothing just yet or Ableton. I mean, I should, but like I had, like, you know, I want the accessibility more, the instant gratification. There we go. And maybe that's the same.
That's everybody, bro. Like nobody want to go through the ugly stage, bro. Like just go through the ugly stage. Like,
I don't got time. I gotta go home. I gotta work out. I gotta clean up.
Everybody want to just get dreads overnight.
I mean, like these ain't my locks, my faux locks, but usually got a little faux locks in. I mean, why not if you can?
I hear you. I don't know. I always appreciate it. Like it's certain things that come with it, getting it out the mud, then you can't get just like it being given to you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like if you go buy dreads, now I don't know this because I don't know.
You don't buy them. You just make them.
All right, but I'm assuming. I'm gonna assume because I don't know.
You don't know what faux locks are.
That your hair don't smell like natural hair.
No, it smells like plastic.
You feel me?
And until I spray stuff on it.
If I pull it too hard, it's coming out.
Yeah, or you're gonna rip my actual scalp out.
Nah, but if you grew dreads, I'm not gonna be able to just pull it out so hard. You feel what I'm saying?
Because it's like, from the roots.
You did. Like it's just certain things that come with it being natural that you're not gonna get. Like with a BBL girl, her fat.
Do it slap the same?
Hard though. You
yeah,
feel
it
me?
doesn't
like,
move the same.
Sometimes, but nah. You feel me? You hit it from the wrong angle, she look weird. You feel me? Like it's with a natural girl, all around it look good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just certain things that aren't like benefits that come with it being natural.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, by all means, if you feel like you got the money, you just want to, like, hey, if you want to give me $30,000 to get a Tony Snow song, you could come get it.
Right.
You feel me? You might blow up tomorrow. You know what I mean? But I'm going to advise you to take that $30,000 and go buy a studio. Build yourself up. Go buy some beats if you really want to have a sustaining career. But if you want to give me $30,000 for a song, I have no problem with giving it to you. You feel what I'm saying? I just feel like if you got it on your own naturally, it would be more sustaining. You know what I'm saying?
Sustainability. And I think longevity. That goes to the root of like where I feel my concern is with the state of like how many creators there are and how much people are just trying to race to get virality and I said that right, virality and everything. What's going to be sustainable in a year? Really, we seeing 1 year, you know.
Tony Shhnow the Eskimo.
We see you've been out here for a minute, man.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna continue to be out here for a minute. You're gonna keep seeing my face, get familiar with it.
Yeah, we're gonna continue to see you, but like I think that the longevity and sustainability isn't something that necessarily people they ever really had. So they're just continuously racing for that new fix, racing for that new bing bing milestone, whether it's likes, whether it's comments, whether it's this, whether it's money or deals, where versus like you coming out just dropping music just because you just beating the streets. Like there was no like I'm trying to go viral or I'm trying to
never.
Yeah, there was never that with you. And I remember when I realized I was like when I heard about you, I'm like, damn, he got so many projects already. And I'm like, so he just been putting music out. But like in a certain lane of music, like very, very well known, respected. But then outside of like people that are just getting introduced to you, I'm like, how you been putting so much music out and the world doesn't necessarily know about it already unless you were somebody that didn't need to like gimmick yourself.
At all. I never did gimmick. I hate that shit. That shit is weird. I don't know. That's that playing to the like the fake, like the BBL. Like that's the rapper's BBL.
We don't want to see you with a BBL.
I'm straight. Like, you feel me? Like that's the rapper's BBL though, going viral, like trying to like just doing too much. Like it is like I also feel like we live in a day and age people can see things. Like we're like, bro, we see you doing too much. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Doing too much.
And then I see I'm not a comedian. I don't want you to ever think I'm a comedian. You feel what I'm saying? Like I see a lot of rappers. Nah, you're be
funny though.
Yeah, I'm from music though. Like that's music. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't want people
to be
confusing.
Toxic funny.
Yeah, you feel me? But I don't want you to think I'm a guy. Hey,
you just real toxic. When I realized that I heard that he had the song with Brent Faiyaz, I was like, that makes so much sense. Yeah. Someone I was talking to at the time was like, that's random. But I'm like, if you listen to how he talked.
We're the same person for real.
Exactly. You're the same person for real. Well, hold on. Speaking of Brent Faiyaz, you be f***ing the Brent Faiyaz music?
Hell yeah, I be f***ing Brent Faiyaz. I didn't know I was f***ing the Brent Faiyaz music at the time. You know what I'm saying? Then I met him and I started noticing. I said, oh, y'all be playing Brent. I was wondering who this voice was.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's Brent.
That's what they was playing.
That's my dog.
That's interesting. No, I saw that interview when he was off the porch. And he was like, yeah, I didn't even really know. Like, and I guess he responded, was like, yeah, I'll be fucking your music too. I'm like, that's funny. Y'all the same person for real.
Literally, bro. I'm just light skin.
Yeah.
He brown skin.
Light skin. He brown skin. Okay, let me go. We're going to play a little game before we get to the last segment. This one, I'm just going to say random things. And then you think of songs or titles or artists, just anything musically that you can like respond to. And it has to be like what first comes to mind. And it doesn't have to be your music.
Okay.
Okay. So first one, The Rainforest.
Sweetest Taboo by Sade.
Love some Sade, but that is actually a great Rainforest song. Now I'm thinking, do you ever watch the YouTube videos with like just the rain?
Yes.
In the forest?
Yes.
That's exactly what I was thinking about.
I want to say her music video was in the rainforest.
No, I got to go watch it after this. Okay. Spaceship. Taking off.
Fly Like an Eagle by Seal.
Wow, that's an interesting one.
No. Outer Space Flow by Soulja Boy Gang.
Okay, well we got two. There's two elements here. There's that one and there's the Seal and the Soulja Boy.
Seal when I'm flying up into outer space.
Yeah.
And then Outer Space Flow when I'm in the spaceship.
In the spaceship. Like, okay, I like that one. All right, we're gonna talk about the beach.
Wiz Khalifa, Mesmerized.
That's a good beach song.
Yeah.
I think I first like started smoking weed when Kush and Orange Juice was coming out. So that whole project really like stamps a lot in my life.
I for sure did that. I was for sure first smoking weed when
that came out. Yeah. Wait, hold on, because I was in. You was.
Yeah.
You was a little younger. Oh my God! Wait, hold on. I want one more. Where we at? Shit. I don't know. All right, that's it. We did 3. I ain't gonna hold it down.
You did a great job with that, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about what's next from Tony Shhnow. Obviously, you got the tour. You got the show tonight at Bowery Electric. We're going up for that. 10K on it. RX Poppy, Cash Cobain.
Yep.
Who else? It's like...
Rob Banks missed his flight, so I hope he goddamn pops out.
Damn. Hope he makes it too. That's gonna be a good vibe. I haven't been to a show like that. That's an intimate venue too.
I like those. I like being intimate with my fans.
Yeah. It's
I like being intimate.
Yeah. You like being intimate. Okay, so what's next though?
We going. Damn, what is this? I got a lot of music about to drop. Like I was trying to. I've been not dropping since Love Street came out, trying to like let it have its space. Yeah. You know what I mean? But full throttle as soon as this tour over with. Full throttle after we do Rolling Loud.
It's called Full Throttle. Damn, you doing Rolling Loud Miami?
Yeah, I'm doing Rolling Loud Miami.
Damn, I'm trying to be there. I don't know if I'm gonna be there or not yet.
I hope so.
I hope so.
I just did. Don Toliver just brought me out on his tour when he came to Atlanta.
I saw that.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
So
I was like, look at my boy Tony. Right, you gonna keep seeing this man. All right, so Rolling Loud, Full Throttle. After that,
we doing
anything else creatively that you're gonna be experimenting with or trying new ideas for or with or around soon?
I've been playing with autotune a little bit, but like don't like take that and be like, oh, he's about to drop an autotune project or something.
No,
I just been playing with it.
Let me stop because I just immediately was like, no, I don't like.
Yeah,
you don't have.
I just heard myself on the Don Toliver show. When I heard myself, I was like, that was kind of cool.
Kind of cool.
That
you know
bad.
what? Now I kind of want to not hear it just because I know you can do it, but I just like how you sound like yourself.
For sure, I appreciate that.
That means a lot to people that like
I pride myself on it. Trying to like sound like myself, not like nobody else.
You know what I mean?
Like this fine girl back in the day, I love her. That was my girlfriend.
You just melted in the seat thinking about her.
I love her so much. But life happens. I'm a rapper now. She's a teacher. Things didn't work out. Whatever. But she told me she just loved my voice so much. You know what I mean? So I just always tried to like emphasize that. Like I used to like be a fan of other people when they get on my songs. She's like, no, it's you. I was like, oh, for real, me. I'm about to do me. I'm about to go hard at like recording me, like really just, expressing myself, being me though. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even try and listen to too many other rappers just because I'm highly influenceable. You know what I mean? Like,
at least you know.
At least you know. Like, I follow RX Poppy and Cash Cobain, but I can't listen to them too much. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even listen to 10K too much because I don't want to sound like them.
Yeah.
I want to rap like them. I don't want to say no bars. I don't want to pick the same beats as them. And that just apply to all rappers. That's not just like, just because they my homies.
Yeah. You ever think about the fact that we're all our own instruments? We're all born different. Like if you think about it chemistry wise, like there's all these elements and all those elements make up everything in the world. Yeah. There's no set exact formula for two people unless you're identical twins, but that's even still a little bit weird. But like you'll never sound like anybody else in the world.
I feel like that.
Yeah.
Like it's people that stole my swag or people that like, rap on similar beats like me or try and rap like me. And I never, like, people be sometimes my friends will hit me like, hey, bro, you ain't mad about that? Or, hey, bro, you ain't see this? You know what I mean? Yeah. I never trip because there's no one on this world that can tell my story like how I can tell my story. You feel me? Like, it's literally no one ever in history that will ever speak how I'm speaking, tell it the way I'm telling it. You feel me? Like, a nigga could have the same engineer, the same beat, in the same room, at the same state, had the same shots, had the same... All right,
I was about to say the same.
Still can't do what I'm doing. You feel me? Had the same clothes on and all that. Still would not be able to tell it how I'm telling it.
All right. Well, I think that's a great way to close out that segment. But do you have any questions for me, Miss Drea?
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color actually is pink. I literally only wore purple today because
you like a pink girl.
Yeah, I had to put this on. Then
you wore purple for me?
No, which is funny because it happened to be your favorite color. I was rushing to get ready. I just put these nails on before you walked in.
So subconsciously it was for me.
Subconsciously it was for you. It worked out that way. So now I gotta wear purple to the show tonight.
Yeah. Girl, don't do that.
Don't do it?
Don't do that.
Don't wear purple.
You do that, we going steady.
Okay. Well, what other question do you have for me?
What's your favorite drink? Let's talk about it.
It depends on if I'm outside or if I'm on a date. On a date, I like a whiskey sour.
Talking about dates?
I'm just talking about what. I guess when I'm drinking, I'm either on a date or I'm outside. That's the f***ed up part. Wow. Why can't it be somewhere else?
And you're not going to the park? Like,
No, I'm not drinking at the park. At the park, I'm active. I'm an athlete.
Yeah.
I'm running.
Look at that. Look at it again. Swole dragon. Look at her.
No, that's my favorite drink. And then I like a spicy margarita, watermelon, jalapeno, spicy margarita.
Yeah, that sounds
with some
good.
cucumber in it.
You got a favorite smell?
No. Maybe lavender, but that's only because like I use that soap every night when I take a bath.
Lavender's cool.
Yeah, it's purple.
Yeah, I like. That's why I pick it. No bullshit. No, my mom was asking. I was like, I just like because it's purple. It's the aesthetic. But I'm a fan of like bakery smells.
You got a sweet tooth?
Slick. He was just talking about that. Like every time he catch me, I'm got cake or like cupcake or like cookies.
I'm about to say, so you one of them that like that the can you when you walking past the aisle in TJ Maxx.
Not candy.
And like the candles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that smell like
For
birthday
sure.
cake.
For sure. I'm stopping to smell it like the apple pie one. You know what I mean? Or
the pumpkin pie around Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I'm on the bakery smell.
Okay, last question.
Come on.
You.
Oh.
You last question to me. About music.
Top 5 albums.
I don't want to answer that question.
Post-2010.
I don't want to answer that question.
All right. That was a cliche
the last
rap question. That was a cliche rap question.
I hate that question. It don't gotta be that question.
Who is the new Lil B?
Ooh. I want to say Guap Dad.
Guap Dad?
In my opinion.
Okay.
You know what? In my opinion. If not, I don't know. Where he at?
I think it's Poppy and Nephew.
Okay.
I think Poppy and Nephew is the new Lil B.
They could be.
I feel like I was watching their videos last night. I was like, damn, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. All right. That was a good question. All right. Shout out to Lil B. Shout out to Poppy.
Shout out to Lil B. Shout out to Bass God. Man.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the A. I done had 2 guests come from the A from the last two episodes, which means a lot to me because I just love hearing y'all talk. Yeah, I mean, Atlanta adopted me. Something like that. All right, Tony Shhnow, thank you for coming to the Pink Room with Drea. We lit tonight for the show. And if y'all ain't heard Love Streak, make sure you go spend some time with it because he on his soul R&B plug / lover boy, but still toxic as but you know, we all love that. We can relate to toxic more than love at this point. So, I mean, maybe I'm talking about myself. So yeah, we're gonna close it out right there. Bye y'all. Peace.